player, Michael Jordan was it. That year we won 56, 57, 58 games, something like that. We were really good. If you were going to beat us, you had to do something special. And I knew what we were up against in him. You knew it was going to be a daunting task. You're going to play your best basketball, and he's just not going to have an off game. And you're trying to make sure you manage everyone else, and hopefully he has a few misses here or there. They were struggling, and so Michael, I vividly remember one play, he came off of a screen, and he was really supposed to kick the ball to the corner, but he turned the corner, he went to the basket. And I was like, oh, okay. And he took it upon himself to score. Went to overtime, and he was just unstoppable. And he scored, obviously 69 points. He had almost 20 rebounds. So it was remarkable to watch that and to be a part of that, because we had done everything right. And even defending him, we were getting into him, and he was taking tough shots. He was just making them. Michael Jordan took what they did to the next level because of his explosiveness, his swag, his demeanor, and ultimately his success.
Welcome everyone to Richfield, Ohio. It's the home of the Cavaliers. With Coach Mike Fratello and Clark Kellogg and our reporter David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Cleveland hosting Michael Jordan and the Chicago Bulls. It's a key game in the Eastern Conference playoff race. And Mike, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it's turned into quite a rivalry.
There are many people looking forward to this matchup. Chicago has eliminated Cleveland in each of the last 2 years, both times in a deciding Game 5 of the first round. They know each other so well. No love lost between them.
None at all. And in terms of familiarity, this is the 26th matchup, Clark, between these teams over the last 3 years. That's a lot of battles. And there are no secrets, are there?
None at all, partner. You think the Bulls and Cavs could call each other's plays out. That's how well they know each other. Tonight, I think it comes down to execution at both ends. Of course, Chicago has an X factor and a significant edge when it comes to Michael Jordan.
Now, let's give you the starting five. For Chicago in the backcourt, John Paxson running the point. And at the 2, it's the former MVP, Michael Jordan. A defensive stopper. Scottie Pippen is the small forward. Horace Grant at the power forward spot. And at center, the big man, 7'1", Bill Cartwright. And introducing the Cleveland starters. Sharp-shooting Mark Price is at the 1. And the defensive specialist, Craig Elo, joins him in the backcourt. The forwards, rookie third-round pick Winston Bennett at 3. With the experienced Larry Nance playing power forward. And finally, the two-time All-Star, Brad Daugherty, is the center.
So far this year, in the first 3 meetings between Chicago and Cleveland, all Bulls wins, Michael Jordan is averaging 44 points per game against the Cavs, shooting 55%. MJ is the last guy Cleveland wants to see.
A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Nance passes to Bennett. Dishes to Price. Nance outside. And Clark, to be fair, Michael Jordan might be the last guy any team in this NBA wants to face.
Well, you won't get any disagreement from me, Kevin. I mean, he's on his way to his 4th straight scoring title, and Jordan is, in fact, the show in the NBA right now, guys.
He is indeed. Now here's Nance. And here's Price.
Pretty good defense that time from John Paxson, not being shy about getting up in the shooter's face there.
Well, Mike, at breakfast we were opening up the papers here in Cleveland, the front page of the sports section. An article about the Cavs' Craig Elo trying to guard Michael Jordan.
You just know Michael read that article like we did.
Well, Michael Jordan on a historic pace. And for more, here's David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Michael Jordan is well on his way to a 4th straight scoring title. With 14 games left, including tonight, Jordan's averaging more than 33 points per game, giving him a more than 2-point lead over Utah's Karl Malone. The only other player to lead the league 4 straight seasons, the great Wilt Chamberlain. Back to you, Kevin.
That's some good history right there, David. Thank you. MJ is a special player. He's a great scorer. Mike, look at his game. Tell me why.
This might not be the first thing you think of, but his conditioning has a lot to do with it. MJ just never gets tired. He can carry a team.
I've never seen anything like it. The best three-point shooting team in the NBA, Clark, the Cleveland Cavaliers. Leading the league at 41%. They also are number 1 in attempts and in three-point shots made.
And you know, Kevin, the injury to Brad Daugherty, I think, forced Cleveland into becoming a more focused team from the three-point line. Guys like Price and Craig Elo, Steve Kerr, all shooting it well. That's Mark Price, for those wondering.
That's right. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Elo can't hit.
And how about the defense right there? Doing an excellent job bothering the shooter without giving in and fouling him.
Yep, it counts.
The Cavs fans might already have their palms in their hands. Jordan looking really strong here early.
Price kicks to Daugherty. On the wing, Elo. Knocks it loose and stolen by Jordan. Now the pass to Grant. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan.
In each of the last 2 playoffs, the Bulls have eliminated Cleveland in the first round.
And heartbreaking losses for the Cavs both times as it came down to a winner-take-all 5th game. This has become quite a rivalry in the Central Division.
Now here's Jordan. 9 points in the game so far. It's good.
Fending off the contact well, Paxson understands how to keep his balance in tough spots.
Pass to Bennett. Price against Paxson. Price outside. Shot clock at 6. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Terrific to see Brad Daugherty in the starting lineup. He has struggled through injuries this year, so glad to see the big fella healthy and starting.
An all-star the previous 2 seasons, Brad's health is so important for Cleveland.
Here is Paxson after Brad Daugherty's basket. And Jordan gets it to go. Jordan's got 11 points.
Talking to Coach Lenny Wilkins in terms of defending Michael Jordan, Cleveland is looking to start the game with Winston Bennett on MJ.
And then they'd like to end it, Coach, with Craig Elo guarding. The idea behind that, to me, is start Bennett on him, and then hopefully Craig Elo is fresh down the stretch.
Williams, he's checked in for Bennett. And the Bulls making a change here as well. Armstrong's checked in. 1:21 left in the first. Inside, it's stolen by Nance. For 3, Price. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
While the Cavs have lost every meeting with Chicago this year, Mark Price has been excellent against the Bulls.
He sure has been, Coach. With 16 points, 15 assists in 1 game. 5 days ago in Chicago, Price had 25 points and 8 assists. Cavs point guard clearly leading the way for this team.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
This is what Price does best. Phenomenal at setting the table for his teammates.
A different look now for Cleveland. Rollins checked in for Daugherty. Brown comes in for Larry Nance. And Steve Kerr is subbed in for Price. And Chicago also making a switch. Kings checked in for Cartwright.
And while Michael Jordan has destroyed Cleveland this season, all-star teammate Scottie Pippen has struggled.
Coach, the numbers back up what you just said. Coming into tonight, Scottie shooting 16 for 50 from the field, 32% against Cleveland. The Bulls would like more scoring from him for sure.
Poked away. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And then Pippen slams it in.
Boy, that's major force and ferocity by Scottie Pippen on that slam. No messing around with that one.
Brown outside. Kerr outside. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. Elo outside. Chicago grabs the miss. Grant's got 4 rebounds in this game. For 3, Pippen. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Bulls lead by 12. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. Welcome back, everyone, to Richfield, Ohio, just a bit south of Cleveland, home of the Cavs. Kevin Harlan, Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge here. We're set for the start of the second quarter between the Cavs and Bulls. It's a big matchup in the Central Division.
Opening night for both of these teams in Chicago, Michael Jordan went off for 54 points. An overtime win for the Bulls.
The headline of the Cleveland Sports page, Mission Impossible. Elo to try to ground Air Jordan. For more, let's go to David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, you can bet that Michael Jordan read that as well. He's quoted in the article as saying, Craig Elo is a very good defender, and I accept him as a challenge. Now, the backstory, of course, is that Elo was a minor league player just 3 years ago. He signed a new contract here in Cleveland, and his defense was a big reason why. But, you know, Jordan's going to bring something extra tonight. Kevin?
He always does. David, thank you for that. Mike, the Cavs coaches probably... Oh, man!
Listen, you either double Jordan now or you're going to pay for it later.
The Cavaliers trail by 14. Elo outside. Pippen against Nance. Doherty outside. And here's Price from beyond the arc. That's good, and it's Doherty with the assist. Price has got his second basket of the night. Cavaliers leading the league in all three-point categories. Mike, a great start from deep for Cleveland.
Threes are a key stat for the Cavs. They have to perform well from there to have a chance against Chicago. We'll continue to track it throughout the night.
That'll be interesting. And so Price will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They trail by 11. Here's Armstrong. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Nicely done by Armstrong there. Recognized the overcommitment from the defense. Got his teammate a nice opportunity.
Price, the pass to Elo. Doherty outside. Cleveland moving it around. Williams kicks to Nance. Pass to Elo. Williams trying to break free. Elo can't hit. The Bulls leading by 13. So far in this one, Coach Michael Jordan dominating the backcourt battle with Mark Price.
No real surprise here. MJ leading the league in scoring. It's another big night at the office for Jordan.
Michael Jordan has had such great success, Mike, against this Cleveland franchise, hasn't he?
The shot last year on this floor, 54 points opening night in Chicago. MJ loves playing the Cavs.
He does indeed. Bill Carter, he's checked in for the Bulls. Davis comes in for King. And the Cavaliers call time here.
They've literally been giving points away inside. I know Coach has something to say about that.
And you have to address situations like this right away, or it's just going to keep happening to you.
Price, the pass to Elo. He feeds it to Nance. Shoots over Pippen. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
Pretty slick and tricky move that time by Nance with the pump fake. Got the defense off balance and was able to draw the foul.
The first one falls. And good on the second, so he makes them both. The Bulls leading by 13. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Pippen kicks to Davis, takes a 3. Rebound by Williams.
The first-year head coach of the Bulls, 44-year-old Phil Jackson. The last 2 seasons, Jackson was an assistant under former Bulls coach Doug Collins. And while Jackson was a head coach in Puerto Rico, this is Phil's first NBA head coaching job.
Count that one. 23 points for Michael.
Stay aggressive. I don't ever like to see teams pump the brakes when they've got the lead. Stay aggressive, attack. A fantastic way to pad your cushion.
Absolutely. You know a run is coming.
And stolen by Jordan. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Count that one. And the Bulls lead by 17.
Pippen showing you nice agility that time, working around tough defense, able to play through that contact.
And Bulls coach Phil Jackson, a great player back in the day, you may recall Clark with the New York Knicks.
Yeah, he was on championship teams in 1970 and 73 with the Knicks. And he's a player's coach. He's known to be laid back, but it'll be interesting to see if he can take this Bulls team to the next level.
My guess is he can. What do you think?
I would agree.
Jordan banked in off the glass. Jordan's got 10 points now just in this quarter.
They've gotten out to a big lead because of superior play on both ends.
No better way to do it. It's much easier to win games when you own both sides of the floor.
Cavs shocking the NBA with a huge trade back in November, trading their leading scorer, one of the best two guards in the league, Ron Harper, and a first-round pick to the Clippers, and got 2 young players back.
Clock at 6. Cartwright the pass to Armstrong. That shot no good. Great tee that time from Elo. Mike, for the Cavs, the trade has been a catastrophe so far.
You lose Harper, who is averaging 22 a game. The 2 players you get back, one has already been cut. The other, playing Pro Bowl in Italy. So you don't replace Harper's production at all.
Not at all. The Cavaliers shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops.
A jack-of-all-trades kind of guard. Elo scores, passes, rebounds, and defends at an impressive level.
Brown, he's checked in for the Cavaliers. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Chicago. The Bulls leading by 18. And Jordan throws it down.
Run the floor, and that's what you get. You get rewarded with easy buckets.
Great to push the pace and see what happens.
Timeout called. Cleveland.
Hopefully, Coach has some ideas on how to get this offense on track.
I'm sure he's got something to draw up for them, probably focusing on getting them easy shots.
A different look now for Cleveland. Then it comes in for Doherty. And Kerr subbed in for Craig Elo.
Steve Kerr.
On defense, the Bulls, they lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. They swipe it. Jordan against Kerr. Second chance shot, and that's 2 points on the layup.
Crafty play by Armstrong, beating other guys to the board and sending it back.
To the paint, here's Brown, and Brown throws it down.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Jordan dishes to Armstrong. Plays it up and banks it in. Pippen's got 6.
And Pippen has never been one to back down from the aggressive coverage, welcoming the contact on the way up.
Kerr outside. 24 seconds left in the first half. Williams gets the bucket.
Not sure I agree with the choice of going to the fadeaway there, overly complicating what was already a good look.
Here's Jordan, and then slammed in by Jordan.
A steady hand at the point guard position. Armstrong consistently makes the right play.
The 10-footer. That's tipped, and they'll get another chance. And they'll keep possession. And Williams is right there.
Putting in the effort to get a second chance look. Nice.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I like that they're putting in the work, trying to build this lead out.
Because in the NBA, no lead is safe.
He's made 1 and missed 1 so far in the game. And so it's the Chicago Bulls in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And don't go away. We'll be right back. All right, here we go. The second half start from Northeast Ohio with Mike Fratello, Clark Kellogg, and DA. This is Kevin Harlan. It's the Cavs and Bulls, a huge game in the Eastern Conference playoff picture. Chicago leading by 23. Thus far, another monster game for Michael Jordan against Cleveland. You know, Mike, he just owns the Cavaliers, doesn't he?
Well, the newspaper editor didn't do Cleveland any favors by running that article. Jordan making a point tonight, no one can guard me.
Very clear. So for Chicago right now, they've got Grant. Jordan is out there with John Paxson. Then there's Pippen, and it's Cartwright in at the 5. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Price against Paxson. And that one's good. Price.
Such a pure jump shooter. Price's mechanics are especially impressive.
Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's speed. 34 points for Jordan.
Working his way inside for a high percentage look there. Nicely done.
A bumpy start to a new half for this D, though. They kind of gave that up.
And looking at Cleveland's three-point numbers, Clark, they're down compared to what they normally do.
Well, you know, it was a point of emphasis and focus for Phil Jackson and his staff. I mean, the Cavs offense is centered around, predicated on knocking down threes. So Chicago clearly looking to disrupt that.
Chicago leading by 21. Paxson passes to Cartwright. Jordan inside.
Michael Jordan.
He's defended by Price. And it's Jordan, that time on the assist by Cartwright. Cartwright's got 3 assists tonight. The pass to Bennett. Back to Price. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Price has got 4 this quarter.
Keeping an eye on what's going on. That's how Bennett finds a teammate with a better shot.
Jordan kicks to Grant. Here's Cartwright. Here's Jordan. And that
Michael
one
Jordan
is good with the extra effort on the glass. Jordan's got 38 points. Well, Coach, you look at all the turnovers. What a way to drive your coach crazy. I know it would drive you crazy, wouldn't it?
Yeah, your game plan means nothing if your players can't execute it. It is great to see Brad Daugherty out there. Earlier in the season, Brad had ankle surgery, and he still isn't up to 100%. If Cleveland wants to make the playoffs, they need Daugherty healthy.
Jordan down low. Bennett's there. A nice shot by Jordan.
And he continues to put in work in the paint.
And here's Price. He brings it up for Cleveland. Pass to Bennett. Grant against Nance. Lays it up off the glass. Nance has got 6. And the great Brad Daugherty, an all-star the previous 2 seasons for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Yeah, he's the #1 overall pick back in 1986.
Michael
and
Jordan.
He certainly has lived up to the billing of being a franchise center. He's a double-double machine, highly efficient, very skilled, and still working his way back to that all-star level.
Clark, you were a double-double machine, about 19 points a game, and just a hair under 10 rebounds a game.
Yeah, I found my way into that category the short time that I played, Kevin.
Elo outside. Pass to Daugherty. Over Cartwright. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Pippen's got 4 rebounds now tonight.
Look, the Cavs have been a bit disappointing this season, sitting at 32 and 36 right now. Remember last year, they won 57 games, the second most in the NBA, won an incredible 37 and 4 in this building. A few things have been a little off this year, to say the least.
Here's Daugherty. No good that time. And the Bulls going the other way now. Here's Jordan. That one falls, coming off of Paxson's feed. Paxson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. And Cleveland just a few levels below last year. Coach, why is that?
The Ron Harper trade has been a disaster. That's 18-5-5 you lose from Harper. Brad Daugherty's ankle injury has really hurt this team. They need to come together quick to make the playoffs.
Real quick.
He added some style to that one. I think he should get some bonus points for that.
Oh, yeah, he was definitely making a show of it.
When you get the chance for a jam like that, you have to take it.
And stolen by Jordan. 1:35 left in the third quarter of the game. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
Big effort gets the big reward, simply outplaying the defense. Michael Jordan won the MVP in 1988, finished second in voting last year to Magic Johnson. I think he's in the conversation again. MJ leads the league in scoring. The Bulls with the second best record in the East.
Clearly, he got it, no doubt.
Good job by the officials.
For Chicago.
Yes,
Michael Jordan.
we are giving credit to the
line for
officials.
2.
Hey, Clark, in the MVP race, it feels like it's Magic Johnson against Michael Jordan. What do you think?
I agree, and you take a look at Magic. He's your pick if passing is what you favor. Over 11 assists per game. Johnson's Lakers have the NBA's best record as well, 51-17. MJ clearly has the scoring edge, 33 points a game. Plus, he's a first-team all-defense guy. I think it's another hard choice for the voters.
Michael Jordan.
You and I vote it is going to be difficult.
Hard, no question.
He's having a nice night tonight. The option for this team so far.
Bulls foul. John Paxson. Third personal foul. First team foul.
Cleveland moving the ball around. 6 on the shot clock. So Mike Fratello, this Cavs-Bulls matchup, it has really turned into a terrific rivalry.
Well, the Bulls keep knocking the Cavs out in the playoffs. Division rivals play each other 6 times during the regular season, so they see each other a ton.
Very good point. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock.
The last guy on the floor you want to foul. Kerr is automatic at the line.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
It's his first trip to the line.
Shooting for Cleveland. Steve Kerr at the line for 2.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
When you talk about Steve Kerr, the first thing that comes up is his shooting. But Kerr is also one tough customer.
Paxson kicks to Jordan. And Jordan throws it down.
And it makes sense why they keep running the offense through him, proving how efficient he is.
Here's Brown. It's tipped. And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair.
38.
It's Chicago running away with this one. And after a quick break, we're going to come right back with the start of the fourth quarter. All right, we've made it to the fourth quarter. Kevin, Mike, Clark, and D.A. with you. Yet another matchup between the Cavs and the Bulls. These two know each other so well.
Well, when you talk about Craig Elo, what a story this guy is. Was cut from the NBA, playing in a minor professional league, got a 10-day contract with Cleveland 3 years ago to replace Mark Price, who had appendicitis. Elo has stuck since then in the league.
Hardy is out there with Kerr. Then there's Brown. Then there's Rollins. And it's Bennett in at the 3 slot. That's the 5 for Cleveland right now.
First personal foul.
And for Elo, making it in the NBA, Clark, he just got rewarded.
And really cool to see. I mean, recently signing a new big contract. He's a fantastic three-point shooter, and he's one of the better defenders at the 2-guard spot in the league. And he's got a really good work ethic and sets a great example for his teammates.
Well said. Now, here's Hardy. Guarded by Paxson. Clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis.
Charles Davis.
That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Passes it to Rollins. He kicks to Bennett. There's the pass to Hardy. Just 4 to shoot. The 3. Clark, the Bulls have done a great job against the Cavs' three-point shooting game. Nice D from Chicago.
Well, I think it starts with Michael Jordan. I mean, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year. Plus, you add Scottie Pippen, excellent defensively in his own right, and that duo can turn your water off with their perimeter defense.
Yes, they can. Kerr against Davis. Knocked away. It's stolen by Davis. They're running. Here's Jordan, and then Jordan slams it in.
Charles Davis.
Oh, man, what a slam.
He's showing off, isn't he? That's just a show-off move right there.
More than a little bit. He was going for the highlight reel dunk.
Kerr, the pass to Hardy. Here's Rollins. The rebound by Purdue. And the Bulls with possession. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been Michael Jordan rising to career levels for the first time since 1987. 61 points. Pass to Bennett. Jordan against Kerr. Brown, the pass to Hardy. Brown trying to free himself up, and it's Paxson with the rebound. And it's Davis with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here's Paxson, and that one falls coming off of Davis's feed.
Operating inside at close range, Paxson put a nice touch on that inside shot.
Pass to Bennett. Back to Kerr. Now here's Hardy. Knocked loose. Passes it to Kerr. And they get it. Second shot opportunity. Will Purdue grabs the miss. Purdue's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fast break. Here comes Chicago. Jordan's running. That ties it. Michael Jordan has equaled his career high. 63 points. An enormous effort tonight.
Looking forward to the playoffs. We know the Bulls will be there. They're jockeying for position. Chicago has been knocked out by the bad boys the last 2 seasons.
And there's the pass to Rollins. Just 5 on the clock. And another miss by Cleveland.
Tell you what, you can feel their frustration underneath the surface. It's actually palpable with all these misses.
They're trying to shake it off. But every time they come up short, the panic starts to set in.
Well, for the Bulls in the playoffs, Clark, what do they need to do to get to the final?
Kevin, I think they've got to toughen up. Become more aggressive, more physical, especially if they want to beat Detroit. You've got to be willing to take a beating and give one out. They need more from Scottie Pippen, too. He only averaged 9 points a game in the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
That's right. And that one's good. Hardy.
Easy bucket right there. I think you could have even scored on that one.
Oh, yeah. I'm good for one wide-open layup a night.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Jordan, high post. Bennett's there. Jordan can't get it to go.
He'll normally convert on that. The defense got lucky.
Chicago making some changes. Neely comes in for King. And Hodges subbed in for John Paxson.
Ed Neely.
Down low.
Hodges.
Now here's Jordan. He's covered closely. He's done it.
Michael
Jordan has set a new career high. 65 points. And Mike, they've been careless with the ball tonight. That's hurt them.
Lack of focus, lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Bennett with it. Not going to go that time. Davis with some nice D. Hodges, that's good.
And Hodges just knows where to be on offense.
Davis.
Loves getting inside and capitalizing, too.
Pass to Bennett. Cleveland moving it around. Pass to Hardy. Here's Rollins. He's guarded by Purdue. Here's Rollins. Passes it to Hardy. 5 to shoot. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Neely.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
Yeah, you see some guys.
Michael Jordan now at 67 points. Has now set this building's scoring record. Absolutely outstanding. And the pass to Bennett. Now here's Hardy. Guarded by Jordan. Here's Rollins, and it's blocked.
The 7-footer will produce, saying, no, no, no.
Unbelievable. Jordan just notched 69 points. A man on a mission tonight, folks. Holy cow. Kerr, the pass to Bennett. Back to Kerr. Once again off the mark by Cleveland. Here's Jordan. Misses. And the Bulls with another win over Cleveland.
That's the end of the
Coach
game.
Chicago is 4-0 against the Cavs this season.
Everyone for
They've got one more meeting in 2 weeks to finish the season series. But guys, this is total domination.